Alright, what's good, people? This your boy One Hustler 88, which is formerly known as Mike P 1981. And today I want to give you my thoughts and my impressions on the Xbox 720, which is a rumor. It's not confirmed by Microsoft that is going to have an online gaming. It's a requirement to have online gaming. It's a requirement to have the internet access. So, with that being said, my first impressions on that is this is a very weak link. It brings a detrimental path to for Microsoft to bring out something that would bring more controversy to the gaming community. What I mean by that is the gaming community is going to be so hostile to the point where they're not going to be a fanboy of Microsoft anymore. And Microsoft is going to lose a lot of fan base, but it's just based on rumors. It's not confirmed by Microsoft. But if this is true, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. If this is true, and Microsoft is probably not going to, this is probably going to be their last console for next year. Hopefully, they're supposed to come out next year, or well, the end of this year. I know the PS4 is supposed to come out the end of this year, but I'm just going to give you a little bit of snippet of this article. Um, before I read the snippet of the article, I want to give my 2 cents towards it. If Microsoft requires internet access, so how in the world are you going to have people that purchase the Xbox 720, however they want to call it, however Microsoft may call it, how in the world they're going to be able to just play a particular game that they want? So when they play a particular game, what if they don't have access internet? You know, people nowadays have dial up. People may not have internet access in their particular household. If they don't have particular access to the household, or if they have dial up, or they have limited speed of the internet access, then that means that they won't be able to play games. Also, they had said something about the apps. If you download a particular app and if you have low speed internet, if you don't have internet, it will stop. It will suspend everything. Um, this is very sad, and it's very pivotal to understand that Microsoft has to step their game up. The PS4 has already stepped their game up. PS4 has brought it to the next level, has brought up to the next height for consumers to buy, and is worth the purchase. But I hope this is not true by Microsoft, because if this is true by Microsoft, they may lose a Sony. I mean, they may lose so many fans. They may lose a fan base. But I'm just going to give you a snippet of this article. I'm just going to read a little bit of it. And I'm going to post a link at the bottom description so you can actually figure out for yourself of what I'm saying is true. I'm going to read this first. I'm going to read the first paragraph. It says, it looked like Microsoft will soon be filling with the wrath of the rather angsty gaming community, with the strongest hint so far that an internet connection will be necessary to play games on the Xbox 720. Following Kotaku revelation that more sources had confirmed an always online console is way. Microsoft Studio Creative Director Adam Orth took to Twitter the response of the groan of the gaming community, groans of the gaming community. Sorry, I don't get the drama around having an always on console. Every device now is always on. That's the world we live in. He then signed off with a deal with it. So basically, what he's saying is, if it is required, if it's a prerequisite of the next gen to have internet access, then if you don't have internet access, then I mean, you in bad shape. You're in trouble. And if you can't deal with He's basically saying if you can't deal with internet access, if you can't deal with the console having internet access, then you have to deal with the consequences. But this is based on rumors and speculations. They did this before Sony had announced their console, and people were so hasty, people were so pissed off. They were saying that you wouldn't be able to play used games, but that accusation was natural. That speculation was natural based on Sony conference, based on what they said during the conference. But let me continue on. It says, let me read a little bit of it. Yesterday, Kotaku, whatever his name is, Kotaku, cited more evidence that the Xbox 7, excuse me, the next Xbox will be always online through the console, will be able to withstand brief connection drops. Its sources explain, unless something has changed recently, Durango consumers units must have an active connection to be used. If there isn't a connection, no games or apps can be started. Wow. If the connection is interrupted, then after the period of time, currently 3 minutes, if I remember correctly, the game or app is suspended and the network troubleshoot started. It's crazy. It says, and read a little bit more, while internet-powered Xbox is looking more likely than ever, there is still no guarantee that the previous rumors of the console not being able to play second-hand games have any credence, especially following GameStop recent comment. This is crazy. So basically, if you don't have internet access, then you're in bad shape. And what if people that don't have internet access and they may have a dial-up? Then what? What if maybe their bill that was due, the internet bill? You know, the internet is required to have a bill and it's required to pay for it. If you don't pay for it, it's going to cut off. So what if they don't have internet? What if they don't have enough money to pay the bill and then it cut off, and then when they get ready to play the Xbox 720, and then when they cut it on, it would say error connection. They're gonna be like, man, I can't believe this, man. I can't play games at all. I can't play any games at all. I can't play any games that I want. I can't play any used games. What's wrong with Microsoft? People gonna have complaints like that, and I feel like this is not making any sense for rumors to just spill out the beans. And when they spill out the beans, when they spoil you with something that's unnecessarily true, it'll make you like think, it'll make you want to believe what they say, but actually this is fallacy and it's not true. But tell me what you think about this video. I'm gonna post a link at the bottom description so you can actually figure out for yourself what I'm saying is actually confirmed within the article. But tell me what you think about this video. Please subscribe to this video. I'm trying my best to bring you something that's more content, that's more enjoyable to talk about, that's more popular to talk about. But tell me what you think about this video, and I'm out. So.